Hi, welcome back to Live a Little, your cozy corner of the internet where we discuss all of the in-between bits of life, the messy, honest and unfiltered, where you may not always have that person to discuss them with, but here we do it all judgment-free. Today I have a very special guest. It's someone that I've known for a very long time, and we always I feel like we're like crossing like ships where we see each other every few years.
In like really like wild places.
In really random
First
ways.
time we met royalty.
Oh my God, we met Prince William the first time we met. Yeah, that sounds the most fever dream thing you could ever think. But I'm here with, there's so many ways I can describe you. Like, you're a singer, you're a songwriter, you're an author, you're a YouTuber, you're this, you're that. I could keep going.
Same to you, girl.
Oh, stop it. This is why we're together. But today I'm here with Dodie. I'm so happy to have you.
Wait,
like,
thank you so much.
I was saying to you off camera that you're just such a comforting person to me. I just feel like we could literally not speak for like 3 years, and one, I know that we're always supporting each other like through social media or whatever, and like, you know, rooting for each other, but we just pick up where we leave off.
It's
like
true.
It's this really weird, like, I see you, you see me kind of thing.
Right. Yeah. Anytime I see you, I'm like, go
Oh,
Nikki, go
stop.
Nikki.
No, it is crazy though. The first time we met it was called Stop Speak Support, and it was an anti-bullying campaign we did with YouTube in maybe like, when was that? Like 2017 maybe?
It must have been, yeah.
Like
yeah,
a long
it
old
must have
time
been.
ago.
Yeah.
And it was me, you. Who else was there?
Dan Howell.
Dan Howell.
Crazy.
Really iconic mix
I
of
know,
people,
like,
to
what
be
the
honest.
hell?
Yeah.
There's a joke in there somewhere of like, we met royalty.
Yeah.
Also, Prince William was there.
No, literally. He was there. Lucky him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And basically Prince William was like kind of heading this anti-bullying campaign. And were we just talking to him? It's like a really blurry in my head. Did we just
remember?
talk to him? I was so unwell that day, and I remember like coming in later, and like I was on the way there and I had a nosebleed.
Yeah.
And I was then kind of holding up all the filming because I was waiting for it to stop. And I remember you being so sweet. I think Jenny at the time, he was like the YouTube manager, was like, Nikki just needs a bit of time. She's, not doing well. And as soon as I came in, because I was really anxious already to like meet you guys, I was really underconfident in myself because I just had this massive surgery and I was super swollen, and then I'd had this bleed, and you were just like, are you okay? And that was so sweet of you. And from that moment I was like, Dodie, I knew I loved her, and now I love her even more.
Oh,
truly.
so
No, honestly.
Oh, it's so cute. You know what? You're always so on, like so good and so on. I think like coming here, I was like, you know, I'm like, I don't spend too long in front of cameras nowadays. Like,
Yeah, I get that.
not like filming myself all the time like I used to, but you are so good at it.
I'm really introverted though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like you wouldn't think it, but maybe it's because of this, like that I've become a bit more kind of like my time to myself is the sacred time. I'm sure you feel the same when you're touring and stuff. It's like those moments you get when you're by yourself are even more important than ever. You need them even more than ever to recharge and like gather yourself and ground yourself. I'm sure you especially felt the same in the like peak of YouTube, that you had to kind of probably work out, where do I begin and where does my YouTube persona end?
Totally. Oh my God. Totally.
Yeah.
All the time. I think what was really hard, and like it's still hard, is like I think about recording every moment.
Oh my God, honestly,
It's so hard to know the balance.
Yeah.
It's so hard. And I used to love recording every moment because I just wanted to capture it and I wanted to
it's like
share
a
it.
chronicle. Yeah.
Exactly. And now even when it's off, and I spend a lot of time with like offline friends as well, like I still have that like YouTube like camera thing in my head of like, do I film this? Like, do I? Yeah.
Is this a wasted opportunity? Like, is this a waste?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have that as well. I went on a trip away for a couple of days with one of my best friends because I was just feeling massively burnt out. And you know, when I feel like I'm having a midlife crisis, but at 21. Like,
Are you 21?
yeah. You met me when I was like 13.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Do you know, I was thinking like, I wonder how old you are. God, you've done so much. Good for you, girl. That's amazing.
Thanks, babe.
I can't believe you're 21.
I mean, I feel like I'm about like 200. But
like you seem so like.
I feel it. I feel it.
Oh my God, that's crazy. Well, of course, yeah, you've lived like 100 lives.
Yeah, it's this funny thing where I feel like because of that, like everything's been sped up.
Yeah.
And I feel like at the moment, also, again, I'm sure you felt this way because I've spent so much time online. I'm also just like what does evolving look like for me? Can I evolve? Can I like, and I feel like I'm having that a lot at the moment. So I went away for a couple of days with my friend, and I'm again not very good at, I don't like spontaneity because I like structure, I like control, especially when so many variables feel out of control, my body, etc. And so I was just messaged her, and I was like, are you free this weekend? Should we go to the countryside? And I just literally booked a shepherd's hut in the middle of nowhere.
Oh my God, so cute.
And I was like, I just need to literally reconnect with nature. I just need to go back to like the most simple basics of life. We went to like the New Forest and stayed in this hut for a couple of days. It was so needed. Like, I feel like that time was so needed. Could have definitely done with being longer. But I feel like when life gets so busy, also kind of like, I need to be doing this, I need to be doing that, I need to be doing that all now.
Yeah.
And you're like, tomorrow's too late. It can be so damaging.
Yeah.
You know?
You're so right though about like when you get that like gremlin in your head of like, am I filming enough? Am I like talking to the internet enough? And then like I recently went to Wales, my friend's family house in Wales, to do like a songwriting session.
Yeah.
With some girls, some lovely friends.
Love that.
And like we were just like walking around her like hometown, like in the middle of nowhere in Wales, and like there were like some neighbors of hers that like came across, and we just like stopped and had a chat.
Oh,
I was
that's
like, this
so
is
nice.
so like human connection is like
Exactly.
so like, and like nature and like yeah, I think like coming back to real life is so grounding.
That's exactly it. And it's like, it can feel like we constantly need to like self-optimize ourselves or evolve. And I feel like a lot of us don't really sit with our current selves and say like, oh, this is enough for now. It's always okay to want to grow, and it's always okay to want to, you know, develop and, you know, go up in the world or in life, whatever. But when your kind of worth becomes that, or you like life becomes meaningful only when you're like achieving things or being productive, that's a real issue. And I think that's such a big issue today, when as much as we both love social media for where it's taken us, which we'll talk about, it's so hard when as soon as you log on, it's like, even my whole For You page became, this is how you create a hook for your video. And I was like, oh my God, I need to like have a hook. I need to do this in the first 3 seconds. And I was like, I just want to be able to press record like we did.
Preach.
You know?
And that's ironically what everyone else wants from you as well.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, sitting here is so nice. Like, I keep thinking about your intro. It was so sweet saying where we talk about it, like,
Yeah.
judgment free. I was like, oh, that like set up such a nice, safe place for us to just like.
It really
sit and
is.
chat. Yeah.
And I feel like both of us, like, because we have, you know, our roots is the OG YouTube, where it literally was just sitting there judgment free, being ourselves, and other people, you know, who happen to tuning in and resonating with that. I really missed having, I mean, of course, I always have my YouTube channel, but I really missed having a space that felt like, I'm just going to sit here, I'm just going to riff, I'm just going to talk, and let's see how this goes. And hopefully it resonates, or at least it helps me in the process. You know?
Exactly. Yeah. I still love that like side of my life. Like, I actually should like think about making YouTube videos more, because there's nothing like uploading a video. And even if it's like, you know, 10 comments, like
Exactly.
you're connecting to people on the other
You
side.
forget that's 10 people.
Yeah.
Because again, engagement becomes like, that's only 10 people. Not that's 10 people.
Yeah. Like real world connection. Like talking, like hitting someone and like, yeah, connecting online.
Yeah, no,
Can
exactly
be the
that.
best. Yeah. The best part.
Best thing ever.
Yeah.
I would love to go like all the way back to even pre-YouTube. Before I knew Dodie. What was Dodie like? What did you get excited by? How did you find growing up?
Oh my God, cute. Love that question.
Going back to the roots.
Do you know what? Like, I don't know if you relate to this, but like when I was younger, I always used to like, I was so excited by like everything. And
Me
I made a
too.
promise in my head to like try and hold on to that as much as possible. I was like, don't ever grow up, like don't ever like let go. So I think I can always remember like what like little Dodie was excited by, and it was like theme parks.
I love that.
And like adventure and like and playing pretend. Which I luckily have like a lot of in my life right now.
That's
Like,
so good.
yeah, I think like for all that I am an adult, and I've had to say to little Dodie, like, you know, sometimes we can't be excited and we have to be the grown up. Like, I still do a lot of like playing pretend. I play like D&D and stuff.
Love
like
it.
that.
Oh my God, that's so cool.
So fun. And like immersive stuff. We were talking about like immersive theater and stuff like that. Like, so yeah, I remember like being excited by the sort of like, yeah, big world like play stuff, and that's still something I have.
I think that really is the best part of what it means to be a child if you're able to have it is that everything feels so new and exciting. Like even like I used to be obsessed with stickers, and it's like, oh my god, where am I going to put my stickers? And, like,
Right.
everything is so exciting. A new puzzle, whatever it is. It's so great that you've been able to kind of hold on to those bits and make time for those bits of, like, I like to call it like whimsy,
Yeah.
because a lot of us as adults, I mean, I sound like a broken record on the podcast, I talk about it all the time, because even for me, I lost a lot of that whimsy very early when I was diagnosed at 6. And so it's so important as adults, we all become, life gets so serious. It's all about like what we're not doing and the jaded mentality of like life and the meaning and all of this. But I think when you're able to kind of do things and connect with the things that you loved when you're a child, it does help you make sense of the world a little bit and come back to you.
Totally. And do you
Yeah.
know what? Like, I have a friend who I would love to bring up. Her name's Shannon Barry. She's chronically ill. She suffers from Crohn's disease. Oh, like, wow, Crohn's and stuff. And we became friends in like 2017, 2018. And she taught me so much about celebrating like everything.
Exactly.
Like, because like similarly, like she'd have like a lot of this time in hospitals, like still now.
Yeah.
I think like her and her family like found a way to like celebrate, and like all of the little things, like October is her birthday month, it's Halloween, and like I've like been so inspired by that, like trying to bring whimsy back into my life by celebrating everything. Like, this is such a dumb like point, but like every
No.
time I'm on my period, I'll wear red underwear.
I love that.
I'm like,
You know
it's
what? You
bleed
may as
time.
well get something good out of it.
Exactly.
Like when you're in pain. I love that.
And whimsy being the answer is like such a good point. That is so true. Like, you have to like make things magic and celebrate the little things.
I call it like adult playtime.
Cute.
You know,
So cute.
it's hard, when life becomes busy, you're like, I don't have time for this. But it's like that actually should be a priority.
Totally.
Like,
it helps you everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, everywhere in your life. Yeah.
Yeah.
I never want to lose that, for sure.
I resonate so much with your friend though. Like, it is so true. The things that to like an average person would become like, it's just another day. Or you're like, I'm waiting to be ready to start this thing. You're like, well, tomorrow I could be in hospital. Or, I mean, we could all say this, but like in life, but especially when you have a chronic illness, tomorrow I could be in hospital. So why not do it today?
Totally, completely. I think like, her relationship with pain and like not having like control or choice is the one she can celebrate. Like,
it helps you regain control. How did you find school growing up? What was it like for you? Was it good place, bad place?
Do you know what? I think I really enjoyed a lot of it. I really enjoyed like the musical aspect. My school had like a lot of music clubs, and I went to every goddamn
Obviously.
every
You're preparing yourself for now.
Exactly. Choir, orchestra, wind band, recorder ensemble, clarinet ensemble,
quadruple threat.
Oh my god, stop that. So I think I really loved that aspect of it. I think like socially I definitely struggled a little bit. Like, I had friends and I loved them so much, but I think in terms of like the horrific social hierarchy that I think like being in Essex,
it gives
like,
me anxiety now, honestly.
Oh, honestly, same. Sometimes I still like forget that the social hierarchy of school is bullshit.
Yes.
Oh my god.
No, you can swear.
Okay.
I say fuck like every 2 seconds in this podcast, so go ahead.
You're just so cute. I'm like,
I remember feeling it's funny because you leave school and school feels like the be all and end all of life. You're like, oh my god, it's going to be like this forever. Where I sit in the hierarchy or how I'm treated or who I am is going to be that for the rest of my life. And then you leave school and then your world becomes so much bigger, exposed to so many more different types of people. You're shown that being different is a good thing. And then it allows you to change. Did you feel that way?
Yeah, definitely. Oh my god, definitely. I think even at school, like doing all of those musical clubs, it was a bit like, oh, okay, dodie, like, you're a big nerd. But then like, and this is part of the reason why I have my clarinet tattooed on my arm.
Love.
Because it
oh
was
my
like,
god, I love it.
it was such a like symbol of like my nerdiness, my geeky gawkiness, and like what made me different. But now it's like my special thing. I love the fact that I can play the clarinet. Like, that's such a cool part.
It's such a cool thing.
Yeah.
And that is like your superpower. That is like the magic you have. And I feel like a lot of us in life, the superpower in turn is like, for you, it's the thing that made you feel nerdy, made you feel different. I feel like all of us are actually just trying to reclaim that thing as being the thing that makes us who we are and like see it as our superpower. But I feel like at school and growing up, you are just so prepped to basically feel like you have to follow something in order to survive life, which is just to follow everyone else.
So true. So
Yeah.
true. But then like once you learn that actually you can follow yourself and like lean into yourself, it's like magic.
And then you'll never want to return.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
exactly.
No, I love
Oh,
that so much.
beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful.
I
got
want
goosebumps, look at that.
Oh, stop.
And
No,
then
it's
you'll
so
never
true
return.
though. Yeah. Obviously music has become, I mean, it's literally your main job now, and it's become such a big part of your life. I would love to know more about your relationship with music. When I have my friends on who are like actors or actresses, I always like to ask them what are the kind of films or visual arts that like made them. But obviously, as music is your thing and you're a musician, I would love to ask you some questions about the music that made you. I have 3 different questions, and just answer with whatever you feel like. What's the album or artist that made you want to make music? So like the first time you listened to something or you saw someone and you were like, I want to do this.
Such a good question. I didn't even know I was allowed like to
Wow.
choose that. Like I never even like I just fell into YouTube because I loved YouTube.
Yeah.
Like honestly, when I realized I was allowed to be a musician as well, I was like, wow, that's so sick. But I definitely think like the music that made my soul ache was like musical theater.
Love.
I loved like Chicago. I saw that film like
So good.
1,000 times. I just think the drama of like especially the cell block tango, like Velma Kelly, like
Incredible.
love her so much. So yeah, that and then like West Side Story.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, just like I think I really related to the yearning of musical theater.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
probably that without me realizing it, because I did want to be like on the stage, and like I knew I loved musical theater and acting and like attention and all that kind of stuff, but I don't think I knew like specifically how I was going to find it for a way that like fit
You just knew you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Did you do much kind of musical theatre?
I did, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Just like
What did you
like,
do?
extra clubs. I was in Greece in school.
Stop. Who did you play?
Just like girl one.
No. Listen. What's that phrase? It's like every part is what is it called? It's that.
Okay.
Whatever that is.
Yeah. Every part matters.
Every part matters. There's no small parts.
That's right.
Yeah.
And boy, did I give it everything.
Listen, I was tree number 2 in Lion King, so it's okay. Yeah. I really gave my swaying my all, in the weird.
Right then. Every part matters or whatever. Yeah, I did that. I did Fame. I played a character called Iris. That was really cool.
Wow.
What else did I do? I was in Camp Rock too, just the Hollow Town.
Stop it.
Yeah, like
That's so
my
fun.
character was called Peggy. I don't even know if she's like
Yeah, she's an actual character.
Okay.
I love Camp Rock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She is an actual character.
Well, hey,
Wow.
We can't back down.
It's have you seen all the memes about the dance?
Oh yeah.
Did you have to do that? Camp Rock.
Like similarly. Yeah. I remember
It's like drill. It's like a drill.
Yeah.
It's so
And
fun.
then there's like, she's really good.
I still quote that now.
Me too.
Oh my God. It's like burned into my brain.
And it's like 50-50 on whether someone will get it.
I know. Yeah, you're like, is this a safe room where you'll get the reference?
Good to know that you will. Next time I bump into you
100%.
at the fucking Olympics or whatever.
Oh my God. No. Wow. She's really good.
She's really good.
No. It's even like things from High School Musical when Chelsea goes, I pop and lock and break.
And
like
cheer.
yeah. Or like I'll be in a conversation and I'll just break out into it.
Yeah.
Like
God,
in the middle of a conversation.
So you're 21, you are a millennial at heart.
I am. I really am. I feel like a millennial. Gen Z, who is that? I don't know. Not me.
The both.
Okay, next question. What is your comfort album or artist? One you go back to or listen to when your brain is loud or you just need to feel grounded? What is your like comfort music or person?
There's so many. I think one that I will always say, I can't remember what it's called, but it's an album by the Japanese House.
Love
it's like
Japanese
with a big
house.
circle on it, and it's like a really amazing title. It's like a really long title. It's like, and in the end, if we... I can't remember what it's
That's
called.
okay.
But it's like something like
Their music, like they could sing me to sleep. Yeah.
Oh my god. Also, like, it's so gay. Like, if you listen to the lyrics, it's so
Oh my
gay.
God, I'm going to be listening so much more attentively now.
Right.
Yeah,
There's like, there's some really like gay lyrics in there. Listen closely.
as they should.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And what are you listening to right now that feels like you in your current headspace or place in life in music form?
Oh my god. Do you know the artist Joe, DJ-O?
Don't. I'm fucking obsessed with him. I was literally just talking about him. I'm obsessed with him.
I saw him live twice last summer. I've been listening to The
My
Crush
dream.
on repeat again because I feel like it's reminding me of last summer, and it's so good.
Honestly, I think he was like in my Spotify Wrapped last year, like obsessed. And it's the fact that like the dichotomy of him being in Stranger Things and also being such a great musician is really, I'm like, you're not the same person.
Right? It's so crazy.
I
He's overtaken. What's his character in Stranger Things? Like Steve, right?
Steve. Oh yeah,
he's
100%.
like, now
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah. He's.
Joe.
I used to call him DJ before I understood it was Joe.
Right. Every time I say Joe, I'm like, Joe. I'm
DJ?
Like, D. Do you have a favorite song? It's okay if you don't.
I love Charlie's Garden.
In Charlie.
Please God, and I like the intro because it's obviously like Charlie, his friend from Stranger Things.
Yes,
It's really cool. Hey man,
Oh.
and he's doing a fake like American accent, like hey man, we're waiting for you. I'll see you soon. I mean, obviously, end of beginning just for the nostalgia.
Oh yeah.
Basic being basic.
Basic beat.
Being basic. His older stuff like Chateau, Roddy.
I haven't actually delved.
Oh,
too
that's like
much.
2019.
I should, because I remember that he played a lot of old stuff at the show.
Oh, really?
And I was the only one who was like, The Crush.
Oh my God, they probably only knew end of beginning.
Right, yeah, exactly.
I love Gloom, Figure You Out, I Want Your Video, Delete Ya. Honestly, everything.
So good.
Like,
Fly. Oh,
Gap
so
Tooth
good.
Smile.
Oh, that's so good.
So, oh my God, he's performing in Victoria Park in August.
When? In August.
Beyond 22nd.
We should go.
No, I would
We
love
should go.
No, I mean it.
Okay, me too.
I mean it.
100%,
I would
because
love to
I
go.
need someone to stand next to me.
Oh my God, I would absolutely love to go.
Okay.
Okay, can we do it? Is this a deal? Can we shake on it? Oh my God, no, I would love that.
Okay, yeah.
Oh my
in
God, okay.
August.
Yeah.
When? 22nd. Okay, I'm gonna be away, so
You're like, where's my phone?
I know, I'm like, where's my calendar?
We'll figure it out.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
But if you're away, it's fine. If not then sometime.
Absolutely, because there's nothing like standing next to someone who knows all the words.
Yes, I
as
would
well.
love that so much.
I remember I saw Mika. Do you know Sammy Ray?
Oh yeah.
Okay, Sammy Ray and the Friends opened for Mika.
No
And
way.
she like invited me to come, so I like saw her set and it was like absolutely amazing. And then she came off stage and we just like screamed
Oh
set
my
up in Mika's song. It was so
God.
sick. It was so sick.
Honestly,
That's good,
again,
yes.
like live music is one of my favorite things in life. Truly. Especially when everything feels so online. It's like one of the few physical things
Totally.
where you're like, let me just focus on this and being present here.
I love gigs. I love going to gigs. I love watching musicians, but also like playing shows is like
What is that like?
best feeling in the world.
Because I like it's something that I will never know. So just explain it to me. I mean, how also has your feelings changed, if anything, performing like the first time you ever did?
Yeah.
And where that was versus now?
Honestly, it took a long time to feel really comfortable on stage because
imagine.
I came from YouTube. Like my sound was very like intimate and quiet. Like I had such a quiet voice, and then like bringing it to the stage, I was like still very self-conscious, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I think like what's funny is like I write a lot of songs about feeling very insecure. Like I've got a song called 6 out of 10 that's like that's how I feel when you're on stage. Like people expect you, at least at that time, I guess, like I don't know, it's like, you know, the awkwardness is real.
Perform.
Yeah, but like no, I'm shy. So it took a long time to like build up that confidence, and now at 31 I really do feel like I have like harnessed it. I remember talking to my friend Tessa Violet, who's an amazing performer, and she was like, you owe it to your younger self to like enjoy this and like just step into like your child's self's like shoes on stage. And now whenever I play, I really do that. I'm just like dancing around. It feels so dumb that is my job. I'm like, what do you mean? Like when I practice, I literally like hold my deodorant bottle and I'm just like walking around like this. But like, yeah, I think like to be able to feel so free and fluid on stage means I don't know, like everyone has a good time as well. So yeah, it's amazing. And my favorite moments when I'm touring will be like sometimes like I'll connect to the crowd before, like I'll see them in the queue, or like I do like a little VIP meet up and they'll like talk to me about a specific song. And then when I'm playing, I can like look at them in the crowd and be like, hi you, like this is for you, like I remember
God,
this.
they must be dying when you do that.
And so am I, because it's just like,
It's you.
yeah, it's so cool. Like, yeah, people will be like, oh, I really like that song Cool Kids, and I'll be like, okay, where will you be standing?
love
Like, I'll
Cool
find you.
Kids.
Oh my god, you're
No, I mean it. I've been a fan of you since like She.
Nikki,
And like
oh.
oh my god, what's that other song?
So
But there's
cute.
I've like watched you and listened to you since like old YouTube.
Aw,
No, truly.
that's so sweet.
And I don't hate you, but oh, it sings. How does it feel to be adored by him?
Oh my God.
I had that song downloaded.
That's crazy.
No,
Like,
I was like in my feels
like,
listening to that.
MP3 link in the
Yeah,
description.
like YouTube download, like
Yes,
converter,
yes,
like.
yes. Oh my god, what the heck? That's so
Yeah.
crazy. That's so old. Like,
When
so
I can't even
old.
remember when that was. Do you remember?
I think like 2014.
Oh my goodness.
A long time, maybe even earlier, maybe 2013. I don't even know. But
I really am like your fan.
I can't believe
You're
it.
a real
How are you
fan.
21 years old?
I don't
You're just
know.
eternal.
I
Like,
know.
what the heck?
I'm like
Can't believe it.
I'm in my fourth life at this point.
Aw. Wow, crazy.
No, that is
You've been
crazy.
like literally a child.
I was oh my god, if that was 2014, that was like over 10 years ago. If I was probably like 9 or 10.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've always been I think that's where we're very similar. I've always been a very overly sensitive child. So whenever I listen to music, it's always been like, even if the song's like got a good melody and stuff, I always resonated with the lyrics, probably more than an average child does. What was your like listening experience like when you were younger? What was the thing that kind of drew you to something? When did music for you become kind of like a language?
Yeah, I think it's cool that you say you listen to the lyrics, because to be honest, like the lyrics weren't the things I always went for. I always listened to the like chord sequences or the like drama, the dynamics of something. Yeah, I think if you could like hook me in with a beautiful like chord sequence,
Oh,
it
yeah.
would be yours.
Yeah.
It would be yours. Yeah.
You have me forever.
Yeah.
And I think also, especially, I mean, I'm not a musician, but especially now, I feel like a lot of things become about what's catchy, what's going to be successful, what's going to become a TikTok viral song. How do you approach, these are not even my questions on here, I'm just really curious.
You're
like,
on fire.
how do you approach music authentically while still that being something that is, you know, in the background of you kind of feeling like you have to attain?
To be honest, and I don't even know if this is the right thing to say, but I think for me, I just have to ignore.
You do?
I literally just have to like close my ears. Otherwise, I won't write anything. If I
Yeah.
imagine it from the perspective of the internet from the get-go, nothing will ever be done.
Yeah.
I'll never write a goddamn thing. So
Yeah.
like, yeah, I think I have to just like completely ignore all of the noise and like look inward and like finish the song for the song, you know? And that is so like wanky and like artistic.
No,
but,
no,
like,
it isn't.
yeah. And then afterwards we can like, you know, speculate and be like,
Yeah.
what is a good bite-sized piece for the world? But to be honest, like I don't really look at that too much.
No, and that's so great because that is a skill, you know, especially in an industry, whether it be social media or acting or music, you're more than ever kind of told what you should be doing or shown what others are doing that you feel like you have to do in order to have success. And I think it's so important to, I mean, you're incredibly successful, but also learn how to carve out what success means in your mind.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. That is so true. Like, what does it mean to be fulfilled for you? Like, does it mean to have like a viral moment? No, I actually don't think so.
No.
I think it's to make a really good song and then meet someone and they say, I love that song.
Yeah.
And then have that moment in the crowd. Like, that is like a full circle. Like, I'm living the life I want to live by connecting via music. Like, yeah.
I couldn't agree more. I think it's so much more about the connections, because I'm sure you feel the same way, because even outside of music, you know, with all of the stuff that you did when you did YouTube and all of the different people you're meeting and the numbers and the opportunities, yada, yada, yada. Obviously, in the moment, you're like, this is crazy. What's going on? But when you boil it down to like what matters or what you derive your like value from as a person or like your fulfillment, it's none of that stuff.
So true.
It's like the human connection.
Yeah, not to like reflect this back on you, but like, when do you feel you're most like successful or most fulfilled?
I feel like not what I thought it would be. I thought it would be when I do the things that look great.
Right.
Like, for example, a couple months ago, don't know how I ended up there, but I went to the Oscars.
Okay, T.
It's mental. I was like, someone like pinch me and slap me in the face and wake me up, because this is
so
not
crazy. That is so
so
crazy.
like the Oscars invite 25 people globally to go to the Oscars, and the Academy like choose you for it, and I was one of those people, and I think I was the only UK person.
Yeah.
But again, I was like, what am I doing here? And when I was going through it, I knew from November I was going to the Oscars. It kind of felt like what I, think a wedding would be like, where, it's like this massive day and it's impending and you're like, oh my God, everything needs to go well. I was also like, what if I'm not well enough to do it last minute? Like it was like this impending thing and I couldn't actually see past it. It was just there. That was like a massive moment. And I've had other moments like that, like speaking at the United Nations, getting awards like Emmys or BAFTAs or whatever, but not whatever, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. No, yeah.
They're not whatever, but to be honest, I feel like I'm not very good at being present in them, because like at all.
So
And then it's over and I kind of black out through it because I'm so anxious or I'm so overwhelmed or whatever it is, and then it's just done.
Yeah.
And then I like cannot recall any of it, to be honest.
Oh my God, yeah. It really goes to show you that like reaching for these like huge moments might necessarily not be what you need.
No, it isn't. And like, although you're like, wow, this is so cool and this is a once in a lifetime opportunity, I've really realized over the years that the things that fulfill me have to be meaningful in order for them to, and also connect back to me and like fulfill me in some sort of way, mainly like my younger self, like you said, in order for me to get up and do them. Like, I think when you've been through so much in life, it's even harder to be like, I mean, you're programmed to kind of be like, I've got to get back up, I've got to do this. So then outside of like when you kind of start your day with a cup already half empty with, the stuff you're contending with, and that's the same with mental health and everything, then you really have to work out, okay, so what, with that half cup of energy, half cup of like, what I've got to give is, going to make sense for me and be worth it.
Yeah, what do I want to do?
Yeah, so I think for me it is also that like connection with other people, having so many people, especially, children with chronic illnesses or mothers of children or people with facial differences, AVMs, but also just outside of that, I have a lot of like older followers who are, in their 70s or whatever it may be and resonate with me because my life story isn't, just an average teenager's. Like, I remember the first time I posted on YouTube, like one of my first comments that stuck out to me was a woman, I think she's in her 30s, who had cancer, and she said she hadn't left the house in like 2 years because she was like, what is the point? I've kind of given up on life. I'm so underconfident, all very understandable things. And she said after just watching my videos, wasn't even talking about my condition, I was just probably doing a makeup tutorial or something else. And she was like, I left the house after watching your videos for the first time in 2 years, which is insane. So I think for me, it's the human connection. Like when nothing else makes sense in life, when your whole kind of value system of how you derive value in yourself can become likes, comments, engagement, followers, or like the opposite, you really have to be like, not in a deep way, but like on my deathbed, what's actually going to matter?
Right.
Like,
so true.
Yeah.
So true. And really like important to remember.
Yeah.
Like to remind yourself of that. Like, yeah, when you get caught in the like reaching for the like big moments, like really it will just be like
that's it. And
connecting
what
with
now?
someone.
It's always what's next,
Yeah.
I mean, it's really hard as humans, especially now when everything's so go, next, to take things in and be like, that was amazing.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I've done it now, what's next?
Yeah, no. Take
You have to,
stock, look around.
like, program yourself to be more present.
Yeah.
Talking about like success and things like that, I mean, with it all kind of starting with you being out there on OG YouTube kind of time, what was that experience like of putting yourself out there, and what do you feel like it gave you that you maybe didn't have before it? And also, what was the hard stuff about doing that at an early age?
Yeah, of course. The connection, as you said, was like mind-blowing, especially as someone who started in school. Yeah, like not in like, the highest place in the hierarchy or whatever, that silly popularity contest in school. Yeah. So I think connecting to nerds was really cool. And connecting to queer people as well was really cool. I was like, oh, oh, like this, like me is not uncool to them. In fact, like there's different like levels of coolness, and it's just about like, yeah, how much you can like discover yourself. So I think like connecting to those people and like growing up with them was really
Yeah.
cool. But growing up online was like, yeah. And like it's annoying that like only now as a 30-year-old I have the shell of what I think I could have like really done with like when I was younger. I probably was surrounded by a lot of other younger people who were online as well. And so like, yeah, I don't know. It was, and I think also it being quite a new space, like having no rules or anything, like
Yeah.
all of these kids and young adults and adults just like, yeah, yelling at each other online. Yeah, could have been, there definitely were some interesting moments.
That was a time.
Yeah, especially me and my big mouth, like just like chatting about what I was learning, and then sometimes I'd like trip up over something that I maybe shouldn't have said online and blah blah blah.
Did you have many experiences like that? Really?
Um, I think I made a video once called like feminism, and I knew fucking
Oh no.
nothing, nothing. Oh my God, like
Well
what was I
intended,
talking
obviously,
about?
but
Exactly. But I was just like a kid, and I was like, yeah, I'm a woman, I think.
girl
Oh
power.
my God,
Oh
it was
no.
literally like that. So yeah, I definitely got a lot of people being like,
Honey,
honey, like,
dip back down for
yeah,
now.
yeah, and like, fair enough. I had to like post that to like figure it out, you know, like maybe
We
I
all
didn't
do,
have
like,
to like open my mouth and just like chat shit that I don't know about.
yeah, and that's the thing when you are so young and you start social media is like I'm literally a child. My frontal lobe hasn't even fully developed yet. I
You're
really
literally a
am
child.
trying to,
You're a child.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
literally trying to figure shit out.
I'm talking about like a video I made when I was probably 21 and you're 21 and like absolutely smashing it and like
I think my
so
frontal lobe
smart.
developed at like 8.
Actually so fair. Yeah, so fair, yeah.
It's short circuited to development.
Yeah.
How did you find? I remember watching like all of the VidCon vlogs where it was like 10 different perspectives of the same
Same day.
experience.
Oh my God, yeah. So
But
funny.
I mean, I was ready to watch every single one of
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
But obviously, that is such a niche experience that only the people within that can understand, especially at its peak. You know, going to America, you know, same thing in the UK, but like doing that and kind of people lining up for you to meet you, telling you about their problems or telling you about how you've helped them is really intense. It feels like there's so much weight on your shoulders, especially when you can sometimes, in an amazing way, people feel so. I've felt the same in a a smaller capacity, but when people come to you and they tell you about their life stories or things that you've helped them through, it's so special that they feel that safe with you. But it's a lot of weight to hold on your shoulders when you're just trying to navigate life and get through it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was that like?
Yeah, I mean, especially like those conventions, like the jet lag was real.
Oh.
Like, I remember there's so many other creators there who you would recognize and like be excited about and nervous about as well. That was a crazy moment in history. Like, what on earth? Those YouTube conventions. And then, yeah, like the meetups and like having a dedicated block of time where you would just stand at the front and like have people come up to you.
It's so abnormal, to be honest.
Like,
yeah.
again, like, it was like I don't think anyone had really figured out how to do it yet because we didn't either. Like we obviously wanted to meet people, but just like one young human to like do that much social interaction and like talk about that much stuff like in person, it was pretty intense.
And the parasocialism of it is just something that I don't think a lot of people can understand unless they're in it, how in an amazing way people can know you so well and you could literally not even know their name until you meet them.
Yeah, that is such an interesting element that I still don't really like. I can't really like comprehend when I think
Neither.
about it, like connecting to people.
It's a little bit much, I think, if you do think about it, so you kind of don't.
Yeah,
Or at least I feel that way.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think like now, like in this era, I have personally not like outspread myself too much to like other people. I think I'm really enjoying like having my own community and just like paying attention and giving energy to the people who already know me and who already want to like give it back.
Totally.
So when it comes to like parasocialism, I think everyone knows what that word means now and everyone's like very aware of it. So I actually don't feel like it's as much as a obstruction or a weird thing for me to deal with because I really enjoy connecting to people online. But I definitely remember like back in the day when like internet relationships were so new, that was an interesting thing to grapple with.
Are there any like stick out moments where it was either kind of really tricky or you're just like, what's that?
Oh yeah, I would do a lot of meetups where I would meet someone who had something very heavy to say, and they would say it to me, and I would cry as well. We would cry, and then like the next person would come along and be like, "Yo, what's up?
Oh my God.
Let's high five. Do you want to give me a kiss?" And I'm like wiping my like tears away, like that kind of stuff. But again, like I think like as an older person, I reckon I would be able to deal with that a bit better than how I did it like 21.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
I really distinctively remember your video you posted about depersonalization and derealization quite a few years ago now. But what I always loved about you is your candidness and your openness about normalizing talking about your mental health. And especially when you were kind of in the peak of YouTube, it was still a pretty taboo, stigmatized thing, and not really spoken about that much. And, now it being quite a few years on, I would love to know what is that experience like for you now, and what the journey with your mental health has been like.
Obviously, my mental load is a thing I carry around with me like, all the time, day to day. Particularly like, depersonalization, derealization is something I mentioned. Like, I know it's something that I will like deal with forever. So I think I've like gone through my own journey with like accepting that, and also like leaning in and like using it. I think like something I really enjoy about today's like social media culture is how people are almost like celebrating like neurodiversity and stuff like that. So I think like all of the things I use to like help myself be grounded, like I love like fidget toys. Oh my God. And like I have my little water bottle, and like I sit in my like weird places. I think like that has been
It's like
really
self-soothing.
cool. Yeah. To like lean in and instead of like looking at myself like I'm a big baby, just being like, no, I deserve to be taken care of, and like other people talk about that as well. So that's been really cool to like look on the bright side and like lean in and again add a little bit of whimsy. Depression, people are gonna
She's there.
she's around. I think it's an interesting thing to deal with when being like a self-motivator and your own boss.
I could talk about this all day.
So difficult and so ironic that I'll like sing about these things that also like impact my career and output. Like so random.
For someone that, because I've struggled with dissociation, especially when I have been really not in great places, what our bodies do to kind of cope with stuff as well. It's like, no, I'm out of here, I'm gone, so I'm just gonna, you deal with what's left. And I remember like looking at my hands and being like, these aren't attached to my body, like these don't feel like they're not mine. For someone that's not ever been through like depersonalization or derealization, it's such a hard thing for them to comprehend. So just for people listening or watching who has never experienced it, would you mind just enlightening them about what it feels like or what it is?
Yeah, definitely, because it is like quite a wordy word, like derealization, depersonalization. Yeah, exactly. Like what the hell is that? Yeah, definitely. Well, something I like to say is it's the third most common symptom of a mental health problem after feelings of depression and anxiety is dissociation. I think I remember reading that on Wikipedia once. Might have changed
so interesting.
But yeah, basically there's like fight, flight, and there's freeze, which I think in a moment of stress you can panic, or you can just sort of like bye space out. It doesn't have to be panic. It can be like just like feelings of overwhelm when something is too much to deal with. Like I have looked back on diary entries of when I was 14 and I was on holiday, and I was like, oh my God, I'm on holiday, like this is so cool. Like I don't feel like I'm here. Like I feel like I'm really spaced out, and like I'm dreaming, and like I can't really like connect to myself. But such an annoying feeling. I hope it will go away. And that is the same feeling that I get now. This sort of like, it's very uncomfortable. It feels like I can't, as you say, like my hands aren't connected to my body, or like I can't like see enough, or I can't, like I just want to wake up. Like where am I? I can't come back. Like I feel like I'm like graying out or something, or I'm spacing out. And I think like you'll have experienced it when I don't know, something shocking has happened to you, and you're like, whoa, like oh, I'm not here. Like, where did I go? Like, yeah, that might be,
It's like a survival mechanism really to get through something.
yeah, totally. And
Yeah.
it's annoying. For me, it's
It's
just
awful.
annoying
Yeah. It's
symptom.
like I've made kind of peace with it being a thing. But I think when you first go through it, it's so true. You are like, what the hell is going on? I feel like I remember thinking my body feels too light for me to carry, like,
Ugh.
and stuff like that. I was like, I don't feel. Yeah, it's such a
Yeah.
like I feel like I don't have a weight. Like it's like I feel like I'm just like kind of
Right.
floating.
And it, like, as you say, like, it's so difficult to describe because it is so, like, yeah, it's not very tangible. Like, you can't
Yeah,
really hold on to it. But yeah, you'll know if you have it because you just feel like you're
you will.
dreaming, you're like
Yeah.
uncomfortable. Yeah.
How does that then impact, when you're touring and you're kind of on the road? What are the kind of, I mean, you've said some of them, but especially when you don't have that kind of control and routine as much when you're touring, what are the things that help ground you, especially in those situations?
I think the number one thing for me is now not to go straight to disappointment and anger.
Mm.
I think, like, yeah, when I'm like having a good time but I'm spaced out and I feel like I'm not gonna be able to like remember it or I'm not really there, like,
Yeah.
yeah, the first feeling. And again, I've like spoken to my friend Shannon who deals with chronic pain a
I'm
lot
gonna have
about
to meet
this.
Shannon.
Yo, you do. She's the
She sounds
best.
incredible.
Oh my god, she is the best. She is so cool. She's written a book. She's written a poetry book about her
I love
chronic pain.
poetry. That's like
I'll
my
send you
thing I
it.
read. Oh my
Oh my god,
god.
you're gonna love it. Oh my god, you're gonna love it. But we've like connected a lot about how you'll have an expectation for the day and then like her pain can just like take it away.
Mm.
Or for me, it's not at all similar, but
No,
my
but I
expectations.
completely get the relation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you can feel like so disappointed and be taken up by so much of that anger and disappointment. And so, yeah, I think the thing that I've learned over years and years of
Mm.
having this is to like have the first feeling of like, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's not my fault. There's nothing I can do. I can't force myself out of this feeling. It's here. So take what you can get or just like, yeah, self-soothe, lean in. Like you need more compassion, not less. Not less.
You hit the nail on the head. I've been in and out of therapy my whole life. In good therapy, I'm not good therapy. I'm sure you've had the same. Yeah. You're like, this one, I won't be visiting you again. And when I first started with my current therapist, I said compassion is a useless emotion for myself.
Yeah.
I was like, because it doesn't change my situation. So what's the
Bless
point of
you.
compassion? And now, like, we are God knows how many sessions deep. She's like, Nikki, I can't. She was getting emotional because I was saying like, I've realized that the only person that can truly meet me where I need to be is myself, and that's a really hard thing. Is sometimes you have to be for yourself what you are expecting from other people because you know what you need,
So true.
and so that can only begin with compassion if you're doing the best you can.
So true.
Yeah.
So true. Yeah. Step one is to like, yeah, find it. God, I'm literally a constant goosebump. Like everything you say, I'm like, wow.
So it's because I resonate with you so much, and you're so right. I can't believe you're 31. You
Yeah, I
just
bet.
aren't 31 to me, like at all. I can't believe it. So I'd quickly love to know: has 30 felt different or similar to what you expected? Has anything surprised you?
Do you know what? I think like when I was 29, I was so, so afraid of 30, like so afraid. I did not want that to be me. I didn't want me to be the person who was like scared of aging. I was like, no, 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 like I'll embrace it, I'll embrace it. But like once it's coming to you, like you can't help it. Like,
Yeah, it's here.
especially because, I don't know, the way, the outside world treats older women.
Oh.
I was just like, oh God, I'm so afraid. I'm so afraid. But after you get there, firstly, I think I was like treating it as like a countdown to like the end of my youth or whatever. And then the day came and I was like, oh, I'm still alive. And actually I've got like so much more time ahead of me.
Yeah.
Okay. So once that I kind of got over that, again leaning in to like I'm an older person now. Like
I really don't see you that way.
No, it's like
Yeah.
I don't feel that way, but I think like leaning into the novelty of it is
For
quite fun as
sure,
well.
yeah.
Being like, do you know what? Yeah, I am a woman. I'm in my 30s. I'm capable. I can like sometimes I forget and I'm like, oh, I have to make a phone call. And then I'm like, wait, I'm a 31-year-old woman. I'm like so brave. I have to make a phone call. It's so easy.
I have to make a phone call.
I will make a phone call. I'm 31. Yeah. Leaning into that and like taking all of the advantage advantages of being someone who has had more experience and more experiences myself as well. Like I'm so much better at looking after myself because I've spent so much more time with myself. That, and also like enjoying alone time, I think has been something that's really interesting in my 30s that
Did you not really enjoy it before?
No, I don't think so. I think I was
Wow.
so afraid to be alone.
That
I
makes
think
so much sense.
Yeah, I would have described myself. I still think I'm quite an extroverted person, but I think like in the past, like I actually really liked all the conventions and like touring and stuff because it was meant I was like around people all the time and I really liked that. And I think like when I was alone, I tended to like, you know, look inward and like freak out. Whereas now,
Yeah.
I think I've kind of experienced maybe hopefully the worst of my brain like alone. Touch wood, there's no word. Whatever, I'm touching my head. I've dealt with that like quite a few times now, so I'm quite experienced in it. And so being alone, you know, the fear of that isn't so scary, and actually like the time I have with myself I can use for something else, something
Yeah.
cool.
So beautiful. It's like sacred time to get to know you. Yeah. So my final question before I get into some quick fires is Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Sorry, we've just talked about something really deep, and I was like, I have to like ask you about this before we wrap up. But like a good way to end, because like Jeff Goldblum, how can you just tell me about that collaboration?
Yes.
I have so many questions, but I'm sure you can put it so much better about like how that came about and like
How did
what.
that happen? Yeah, actually so fair because like what on earth?
No, amazing and makes so much sense. But I'm just like, what a collaboration.
Most people don't know this, but Jeff Goldblum is an incredible jazz pianist.
What?
I know. Isn't that crazy?
Like a proper pianist.
Yeah, like really, really good.
I knew he could sing, but that's
I know.
wow.
Oh yeah, of course. And he can sing. Yeah, he's a jazzer, like a real jazzer. He's just released an album with the Mildred Sneijder Orchestra, which is like this like band that he plays with, and they've done like a lot of like covers and songs together. And as part of this like album that he was putting together with this band, he's like added a lot of like different like singers to come and join.
So
like
cool.
I'm technically on an album with Cynthia Erivo.
That's craziness.
Which is crazy.
How was that like? How did that come in as an email and you were like, well, yeah, obviously?
I mean, like if we're talking like really boring like admin,
Yeah.
He's signed to a label that I'm
Okay, got you.
But also I actually really connected to his manager, this guy called Christian. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be talking about this. But this guy Christian, who's like a jazzer as well, and he's got his own like projects that he does.
So cool.
And he knew of me like and my music as well. So yeah.
Have you met Jeff? What's Jeff like?
Just like the nicest guy on earth. Like
really?
So cool.
That's so good to hear.
Like here's a good picture of like what he's like I played this show with him. He did this show at the London Palladium.
No way.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Before his stage time, he goes on just like as an opening act while people are like still coming in to be like, hi everyone, like hello, just to like introduce himself. And kind of what I think he's just like grounding everyone is like, you know, he's so humble and will like interact with the crowd. Like he'll have a microphone and like ask some trivia about like Hollywood and like kind of do like a weird like personal like stand-up friendly like introduction routine. So him and so cute. And it was just like so warm and like friendly and like such a good way to like, yeah, that was pretty cool. He's just like
that's amazing.
So
he is what you see basically.
Exactly.
Which is so nice to hear.
Yeah.
I've absolutely loved this. I have 1,001 more questions I could ask you.
Too.
So basically what I'm saying now is we just need to hang out because
please. Hey, we're gonna go see
well yeah, we're going to see Joe. It's happening. It's a date already. Then we're gonna do coffee. And then we're gonna get married. It's that's what's happening.
Actually,
No, but I love you, Dodie. Thank you so much. I wanted to end with a few quick fire questions, just really easy, quick things. My first question is, if you could have a dinner with 4 people, they could be here, they could be not here, who would they be?
Okay, you, me, Joe.
Are you joking?
Well, it has to
Oh
be.
my god, I'm so honoured.
Well, just because we've had that conversation, imagine if we got to like face him and be like, yo,
Oh,
you're a musical genius.
Yeah, he'd probably be scared of how obsessed we are.
That's so true. So Joe would be like, hi.
She's like, Joe. Yeah.
Who else could be there? Yeah, Mika, why not? We were talking about musical inspo. I bet he'd bring the party.
It could literally be like Your
Okay.
grandma, like
Okay.
anyone.
Oh, actually, so true. I was like reaching for like the most like weird people. Who else do I want to be there? My flatmate, Gret.
Yeah.
She'll come as well. Why
Yeah,
not?
love.
You,
That sounds
she
like
loves Joe as well. So you,
Oh,
me,
this is basically just like a
Gret.
Joe
It's like
party.
a
We're gonna have
Joe
like
family.
faces of him everywhere, and he's gonna walk in like, what have I been invited to? A shrine of Joe.
Yeah, wait, how does this work? Like, who's inviting him?
I always talk about with my friends, like if there's one specialist subject you're obsessed with that you could give a PowerPoint on, what would it be? It could be as niche as you want.
The Burnt City, which is a punch-drunk immersive show
Wow.
based on Greek mythology, based on 2 Greek mythological plays or like stories. It was this immersive show that they had in this warehouse in 2023, and I went, I think, like 40 times and like learned the story inside out, so I could give a PowerPoint on that whole show.
I love that so much. That's such a good one. My dad, I'm half Greek, and my dad's obsessed with Greek mythology.
Oh, really?
So he'll be obsessed with that, yeah.
Cool, half Greek. Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
And then we end every Live a Little episode with a little thought of the week. I normally do it. It's like something to leave the listener with. But obviously you're here, so I'm going to hand it over to you. So based on everything we've talked about, could you give a sticky note sentence for anyone who feels a bit disconnected from themselves right now, and one small thing they could maybe do this week to reconnect with themselves, life, or their body?
Well, I think we spoke a lot about whimsy.
Mm-hmm.
And starting with compassion first. As you say, like, it's not your instinct to usually go there in
Yeah.
a moment of stress or pain, but that is probably step number 1. Step number 1, compassion. Find the compassion, add some whimsy into your life, and celebrate what you can.
I love that so much. You couldn't have said it better.
Oh.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you. I love us.
I love us.
Like I think next we're going to be doing a little singing duo, and I'll just I'll play the triangle while you sing.
Okay,
How about
great.
that?
Okay,
That sounds like a
great.
plan.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming on. This has flown by.
Yeah.
Obviously you always do my questions, and I barely looked at them because like this just
We were on fire.
We were on fire.
You're such a good presenter.
Oh,
You're so
stop.
good at like, having this like overarching.
You
thing in
made
your
it
head.
easy for me. You really did. Like, this is why I was barely looking at anything, because all I had to do was just listen to what you were saying and pick it up from there. But please come on again soon. We would love to have you. You are everything that Live a Little represents. So I'm so grateful you came on. We end every episode with saying, as always, remember to be kind to yourself and live a little, which, feels very apt for everything we've talked about today. Again, I normally say it, but I'd love to hand the mic over to you to say, just to that camera, as always, remember to be kind to yourself and live a little.
I would love to. As always, remember to be kind to yourself and live a little.
Yeah.